Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Morning with Lise. I am Lise, child. So listen, today is Saturday, and we are going over daily writing prompts to the Lord. We are on day 10. So today is more so me answering the question, giving out an example of, how can I personally can answer this question today. Wednesday we went over the question. We went a little deeper within the question. I asked you a little bit more. So if you have not seen Wednesday video, go ahead and check that out too, child. Because this is just me giving an example, because telling someone, showing them a different way of, living life or thinking about life, they have to know how to do it. They need an, example to watch exactly what someone is telling them to implement inside of their life, right? I don't know about you, but if you tell a child, this is how you supposed to go through life, but then you tell them that don't watch you, they don't know what to model, because you telling them one thing but you showing them another, right? Because they don't see what you're telling them, they see what you're showing them. Hey, all right. So before we jump right in, I did pull a Bible card, because I asked Yahweh, I said, Yahweh, I'm being a little vulnerable. I'm opening myself up. I'm inviting people in. So, what Bible verse can help me today, but not only help me, help someone who is watching me? Okay. Because that's the most important thing. Because me telling you where I'm at in my life, it doesn't necessarily help you, but if I show you how to implement what it is I'm trying to teach with the journal prompts, and how you can actually write down what you're feeling, get your answers that Yahweh have for you, right? So the Bible card comes from Acts 18:10. For I am with you, and no one is going to attack and harm you. I don't know about y'all, but me sitting and going to Yahweh and expressing to him, my anxieties, expressing to him that I have just truly lost control over the situation, and I need your guidance back on my track, right? So, for I am with you, and no one is going to attack and harm you. So let's go ahead to the daily writing prompts to the Lord. And we are on day 10. And the question, well, we're gonna say the topic first, okay? So the topic is having an anxious mind. That's what we are discussing this week. Having an anxious mind. What is bringing us anxiety? What is holding us back from, that mission that we are supposed to be accomplishing at this time in our life, right? So the question is, tell the Lord what is giving me anxiety. Start by saying, Lord, I have lost control of my situation. So for me going to the Lord and me saying, Lord, I have lost control over this situation. I know that I felt like I had this situation under control. I felt as though I was going in the right direction, but somewhere along the path, things changed. I grew, I improved, I ascended. So as I am getting and facing this, ascending process, I don't know this new path. And each time I walk to a new door without knowing the new path, I get a little anxious, and I get excited, but I get anxious because sometimes I feel like the door that I have came across, it should be a secret. And I should not be telling people what it is that I see at this new door, right? Am I the only one who go through that? Is it just me? It's okay. Just continue to listen to my story, right? So I'm at this new door, and putting myself out there on social media and making sure that it reaches the right people and not the people that it has been reaching so far. Because when you put yourself out on the line, it brings a lot of attention. But just because you get attention doesn't mean that it is the right attention. Lord, I have lost control because I am posting, but I am looking for my community. I am looking for the people that I'm truly helping. I'm looking for the people that I am here to guide and to show them your way. I am putting myself out there for those people to find me, but somehow, the people of the negative light is drawn to me too, simply because they see light. Light is irritating their demons, and they are being sworn to me on these different platforms, which brings me anxiety because the whole goal of me putting out the work is for the people who need it, not the people who don't understand it, not the people who go past it, not the people. You see how I have lost control? Your focus should be on the people that you're helping and not the people that continue to try to surround you. So I have lost control because it brings me anxiety, and it makes me want to halt for a second by putting my work out there, simply because, again, there's so many negative people surrounding what it is I'm trying to put out there, because they don't want me to put out the work, because they don't want change. They don't want to see the light. They want to stay in darkness. Now you can say, well, how does that bring you so much anxiety? If you're not a content creator, and it's not just necessarily a content creator, it's more so, this is your mission in life. This is your purpose in life. This is not just putting out something and you want anybody to see it. Like, that's not me. I want the right people to see it. I want the right people for it to help. You spend all this time and you're doing all this work and you're so excited about your projects just for someone who don't see the value in it, someone who don't see the worth in it, not because it's not good, but because they don't even see the worth in themselves. And everything that I do, I produce, it is to better oneself. So it's like being in the wrong room doesn't mean that you have the wrong product. You're just selling to the wrong people, per se. Because I'm not necessarily selling anything, although it is a product. I'm sitting in helping and guiding for a new life. Your life. This ain't nothing that you just throw in the closet. That ain't it. This is something that's going to help you, or it's going to be a guide that you have and you're holding on to it. but it can help you. You're not ready yet. This is not something that you could just say, oh yeah, I did it and nothing changed in my life. Like, that's not that. So if the wrong person see it, it can, aggravate them a little bit. So it brings me anxiety that the right people, views my product, view the help and the support that I give out. Like, that's what brings me anxiety, like the wrong people. Like, I have been around the wrong people for so long, y'all. Like, so long. And if you do not resonate, like, that's okay. Cause I can't explain it in a way that fits in someone else's box. I can only speak for myself. But when you do stuff for so long and you are around the wrong people, it can bring you like anxiety when that new project come up because the last one didn't do what it was supposed to do. Not to say that it won't, it just didn't in that moment because it was presented to the wrong crowd. Doesn't mean that I can't still use that product to go and take it to another crowd, but I just have to do something different just to keep something a little fresh and a little open. Yeah, child, that be my mindset. So that what brings me anxiety. And I went to Yahweh and I told Yahweh about, what was bothering me. And this was me coming back to, get my answer of, what am I supposed to do in this moment of what is bringing me anxiety? Now, I told you what the question was. I told you what the topic was. I told you what is bringing me anxiety, what is bothering me. And before I got on camera, I asked Yahweh to give me a Bible card that's going to help me in what is bothering me. And what he sent me is Acts 18:10. For I am with you, and no one is going to attack and harm you. That was his answer to me. You see how I use the Bible as a tool? Because this can help me in what it is that I am battling. Because if I feel like me putting myself out there is bringing me anxiety by the people that I may attract to me, and Yahweh come and say, hey, I'm with you and no one is going to attack and they're not going to harm you. It's okay what happened in the past because you wasn't ready. But now that I have you at a point where you are ready and I'm telling you to go ahead and put yourself out there, I'm telling you no one is not going to attack you. I'm telling you no one is not going to harm you. Release the fear, release the guilt, release the attack, release the anxiety, release what it is that you think these folks is going to do. Because we're on a different board. We may have the same players, but this is a different game. And as this different game, you have elevated, you have updated, you have ascended, and you know a little different. Those failures that happened, those attacks that happened, they were not a total loss. You take those and you learn from it, and you can make a better move on the play. Because again, we essentially all playing a game, right? Someone is always trying to attack you and pull you down, and you're trying to move forward. You understand? So, just knowing that you're at the right position, me knowing that I'm at the right position at the right time, and the timing is now, and Yahweh have all the fences up, and I can just go through without no one trying to attack me or pull me down. I don't know about y'all, but when you have had it happen for so long, to get to a point where Yahweh like, okay, it's just time to go now. No more taxes, okay? You sure? Because, The last time I was really excited. And two folks just came in and attacked me and I didn't like it. So you should. Cause I don't want to get out there until you sure. Until you sure. You sure? I can trust you. Hey, I don't know about y'all, but have y'all ever seen when somebody like go up to the basket, the basketball goal, and they trying to like shoot their shot, and then somebody just come out of nowhere and say boom, like you didn't even see it coming, like I was right here, I was right here. Yes, child. So if you're not going through nothing like that, then you just heard me be real dramatic about, what's bringing me anxiety. And that's okay, because guess what? Yahweh still love me, and Yahweh still answer my question, and Yahweh know how dramatic that I can be in a situation. Understand? Hey. So really like talk to Yahweh. Like get deep up into this. Like, yo, Yahweh, this is bringing me anxiety. And it may seem, what I love so much about Yahweh is that no matter, me telling somebody else this, they be like, yo, just get folks out your head. Just keep going. Just do what you're supposed to be doing. But sometimes it really do just bring you anxiety to know that you have people like that really just like plotting up against you, trying to take you down. Like that really do something to you. So it's like you want to hold on to what you're doing, because you don't really want nobody to attack it. But then it's like you really not doing what it is that you're supposed to do, simply because you moving in fear, you moving in anxiety. Like, no, if Yahweh say the time is now for you to do this, that mean I got your back. And if something happened, I still got your back. Don't be afraid that these folks may attack you or try to harm you. If for me now, this is what he's telling me. Because I have been on my grind for so long, and just getting to a place where people can like really receive the help that I can give out. Like that means so much to me, that I can help someone where I used to be. Like, this is not a game. This is something that I'm really passionate about. This is not just about money. This is something that I am really passionate about. It makes me happy to see someone else light up when that moment of truth has just been revealed to them, or that door has been opened to them, that they felt so stuck, and it's like that light bulb moment to say, you know what, I got this, I can do this. So that's what's like also Yahweh has been showing me that too, like the different people that I have helped, and how that helps me overcome the anxiety of people like trying to attack my work. Like, if you really just knew like how passionate I am about helping other people, like you will understand, like, get these folks. Get these folks. I don't like to see people down. I don't like to see people upset. And, I love working with Yahweh to make sure that we can bring more people out of the darkness. And I know a lot of people don't want that, but I do. And I can't quit because you want to be stuck in darkness. So daily writing prompts is to shine light on the different things that you may encounter in life, that you're facing in life, and it can actually help you towards your business, or growing, because it opens up your mind, it expands your mind, and it really takes the focus off of the big things. Because when you are going and you're writing to the Lord, you're focusing on the small things. You're focusing on the things that you keep trying to keep silent, instead of silencing it and allowing it to pull you down a little bit more silently. We are shining lights on all of them, and we are expanding what is in the darkness. We're adding more light into our world. We're not hiding anything. We're not being shameful, and we're being open, and we're being honest, and we're saying, hey, this is bothering me. Like, what can we do? Like, how can you teach me? How can I learn? Like, asking all these questions. People like to say, you shouldn't ask why, but I ask why. I want to know why. Can you show me? Can you reveal it to me? It doesn't have to be like in a negative way, but it's just like, can you please show me? Like at the beginning of the week, when I first pulled this daily writing prompt, because I was told to go to day 10. So when I went to day 10, it showed me like, oh, you need to go ahead and release this anxiety that you keep on holding on to. Okay, so what is bringing me anxiety? Sometimes you have to ask yourself, because sometimes you're moving so fast and you're going and you're being in survivor mode and trying to, cross something off your list to, just to be productive, right? So I stop and I ask, I say, so what is holding me back? What is bringing me anxiety? What is bringing me, this tension? And it's just like, you have like this real PTSD of, people just always attacking what you put out there. And now Yahweh is telling you to put this project out. You're ready, and you're hesitant simply because you think someone going to try to attack you or harm you or pull you down. And it's just like, you're not there anymore. You're not in that same mindset. You're not doing those same things. You learn from your mistakes. They didn't pull all the tricks out the bag. You used to go left, now you go right, and round the corner, up the block, 2 steps, you feel me? So now that removing the anxiety, because now you are prepared. You are prepared. Regardless of if you may not know the next move, you are prepared. You are prepared, and you're grounding yourself, because I had to make sure that I was grounding myself and, being balanced and stable. Not allowing the anxiety to take over my day or take over my life. It may have put me at a standstill or stop, but when I stopped, I evaluated what was keeping me from that next step. Okay, I need to work on myself. Okay, what I need to do? I have all this anxiety. How can I release this anxiety? Release it. You can't change what someone else do, but you can change how you approach the situation. People may still come at me and attack me because they don't want to see what I am producing. They don't want to see it come to light. They don't want more people coming out of the darkness. That's okay. But how I present myself, how I show up, and how I continue to keep moving and trusting that Yahweh has my back and he's not going to allow anyone to attack or harm me, because he just told me that. So out of all the Bible verses, out of all the Bible cards that I have, out of all the tools that I have to give me messages, and out of all them, you give me this message and you tell me, for I am with you and no one is going to attack and harm you. Out of everything that you could have told me in this moment, this is the Bible card that you told me to grab for me having this anxiety. We've been working on other things too, but this is the question that I had when I went to Yahweh. This is how I answered the question. Well, this is how I wrote it out. This is the answer he gave me. Do I feel better? I feel better to the point where, I'm not going to allow anyone to hold me back from my mission, because Yahweh said that I am protected. He didn't tell me to wait. He didn't tell me to pause. He didn't tell me that my path was not clear. What he told me was the path is clear. You can move forward. You are protected. And I need for you to give me this anxiety. Because you have a mission. Okay? Your purpose is more important. Helping those people is more important than those people who try to attach themselves to you because the light irritates them. I had a question. I told Yahweh how I truly and deeply feel. I didn't leave nothing out. This is how I feel. If I can't be honest with you, who can I be honest with? If it's me and Yahweh in the room and I can't be honest, how can I be honest with anybody else? I don't know about y'all, but Yahweh, this is me being honest with you. And then he comes with an honest answer. Now, I can't tell you how you're going to receive your answer now. I can't tell you how he going to deliver it to you. But what I can tell you is, if you never ask, you will never know. If you never ask, closed mouth don't get fed, right? Ooh. Y'all have y'all a great day, okay?